How do you stay motivated to meet your goals? That's all part of the Fit Life. Hey y'all, I'm Danielle and this is the Fit Life. I was talking to a friend the other day and he asked me how I stay motivated, and I thought that was a great question. Motivation is so important when it comes to living a fit life. So let's get into it and talk about motivation. We hear lots of talk about motivation. What's your motivation? What's my motivation? I've lost my motivation. How do I get my motivation back? What is that all about? What is motivation? Let's start there. Let's define motivation. Motivation is defined as the reason or reasons one has for acting in a particular way, or the general desire or willingness to do something. So put simply, motivation is reason and or desire. Knowing that motivation is about reason and desire is a great start, but y'all, nothing beats self-awareness when it comes to figuring out your own motivation. You don't have to tell anyone else what motivates you, but if you understand what your motivations are, that'll help you get to the next step, which is using your motivations to propel you towards your goals. Some things I can tell you about me and what motivates me is that I love a good catchphrase and I am a sucker for a token economy. What do I mean by that? Let me show you. A token economy is a system where you earn tokens to reward target behavior. Apple fitness rings are a great example of a token economy. You make progress towards closing your rings by doing various fitness events during the day. When you close your rings a certain number of times, you're rewarded with various trinkets in the Apple ecosystem. You earn badges and other little things as you go along. Y'all, this is a classic token economy, and I love it. I've been closing my Apple rings literally for years. I have friends with whom I rub rings. We follow each other's fitness progress during the day. We send high fives and other encouragement, and it really helps. That's one thing that keeps me motivated during the day. Peloton has a similar system where you do different combinations of workouts throughout the week or the month or even throughout the year, and you earn badges as you go along. I've been doing this also since we started on the Peloton bike just over a year ago. And y'all, all that you earn is these badges, but I really enjoy it. Actually, last year I got a shirt from Peloton for being a century rider. That was when I hit my 100th ride. And I think, come to think of it, when I hit my annual goal, I think they sent me some Peloton swag. So that was really cool. But y'all, these token economies work for me. I know there's something that keep me motivated. Another type of token economy that I really enjoy, and y'all, these are so, I'm going to go ahead and say up front, I know these are goofy, I know they're kitschy, and I know that it's just all I'm doing is buying swag, but it keeps me going and it allows me to work out with my friends, and I really enjoy it. So some friends and I are on a team, and we do virtual challenges. I can't even say that with a straight face, but we do virtual challenges. So we sign up on this app. Each of us pays to be a member of the team. And any fitness activity that we do adds to the miles that we've accomplished as a team. So it's a really fun way for me to be able to engage in fitness activities with my friends who live far away. And it's a way for us to be able to work together, even though we all do very different things. I ride the bike and do Pilates, do yoga, bar, some other things. I have a friend who takes karate classes, another friend who has a very physical, labor-intensive job, so most of his miles he gets just working. But y'all, we're a team, and everything that we do counts towards our team goal. And check out the swag that we've won. I won this one with my dogs. Well, I did most of the work. Mostly they just did this. But it's all about teamwork, right? We're a team. Earning tokens for desired behaviors isn't a new idea, y'all. Think about it. Those stars that you earn for buying a cup of coffee? Tokens. Or the points you get for swiping your card at the gas station? Tokens. They're all ways to get you to exhibit desired behaviors. But token economies don't work for everybody, and they don't work all the time. So what else can we do to stay motivated? Well, one thing we can do is to remember that we don't have to do all the things, and we don't have to do them all the time. Sometimes it's enough just to do something. Some days it's enough just to get off the couch and put up the dishes. If the most you can do one day is walk up and down the stairs, then walk up and down the stairs. What about if you have to go to the grocery store, parking in the back of the parking lot and walking up to the store instead of parking in the front? Y'all, that's doing something. It's making a start. Some days that's what you can do, and that's enough. Remember that one day, one time, one try is the start of a streak. Let's start a new streak now and get motivated to make something healthy for dinner. Fall has definitely arrived in the Northland, y'all, and that means it's time for thick stews and heavy bowls. The intern is headed up north for his nephew's high school football game, and it's going to be rainy and cold up there, y'all. So I think I'll get a pot of chili going and just let it cook on the stove all day, and then when he gets home, we can just eat whenever he's ready. The chili's in the oven, y'all. I decided not to cook it on the stovetop because I'm going to be in and out all afternoon and I just don't want to have to try to keep up with not burning it. I've made this recipe probably half a dozen times and we really like it, but I thought I'd get sassy this time and put in some chili peppers in adobo. Probably not my best idea, y'all. It is hot. I warned the intern and he said that there's no way that chili can be too hot, so we'll see. I'm going to let it simmer all afternoon. You might have noticed that I didn't put any meat in it. What I'm going to have to do is cook the meat separately and add it later. And y'all, I have a story about why that is. Let's head outside for story time and I'll tell you about that. I can't believe I'm telling this story, y'all. I'm a big fan of ground turkey because it's lean and it's 0 points on my Weight Watchers plan. Well, the intern is not on Weight Watchers. He is not a fan of ground turkey. As a matter of fact, he says ground turkey is not meat. So one Sunday, I told him I was going to make dinner. I was making meatballs. He didn't ask what kind of meat, and I didn't volunteer the information. Well, I was using ground turkey. So I made the meatballs in gravy with rice. It was very nice. I was excited about it, and he took one bite, and his face went from this to this. And he tried to be nice, but he made it very clear right then that he was not a fan of ground turkey and that he was not going to eat it. So now when I make recipes with ground turkey, I make hamburger for him and ground turkey for me. So that's what I'm doing with this chili. I'll have ground turkey that I'll put in my chili and hamburger that I'll put in his. It'd probably be better if the meat simmered in with the chili, but this is fine. There's enough taste and spice in the chili, especially with those chilies in adobo. It's going to be really spicy. The meat might actually help to mellow that out a little bit, and it's a way that the intern and I can both eat this dish. I get my ground turkey and he gets his ground beef. So whatever, what are you going to do? And y'all, don't tell him, but I feed him that lean ground beef. What is it, 96% lean? So it's still pretty healthy. Anyway, so dinner is in the oven. The intern is on his way up to Two Harbors to watch football. And y'all, I think I'm ready to do a little workout and then sit on the couch and read my book. So I'm going to go do some yoga and get a good stretch. that I'm all relaxed and bendy from my yoga workout, I've decided to stretch out in my swingy chair and enjoy this lovely Minnesota afternoon. I'm going to read my book and get some rest. Y'all tell me in the comments, are you a fan of ebooks or are you still a traditional paper and ink book kind of person? I could go either way, really. Y'all remember that motivation is personal. It means different things to different people. We don't have to do all the things all the time. And one day, one time, one try is the start of a streak. Y'all, thank you so much for coming to my channel. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. I'll be uploading new content every Monday.